Hi, this reading is for Taurus for November 2018. The cards that we've pulled are the Ten of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Knave of Swords, the King of Swords, Death, the Lovers, Five of Cups, Seven of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. It's almost like there's two halves to the reading here. With the Ten of Swords, we're looking at you feeling worn down, tired, put upon, lack of energy. In some cases, you may really feel like people have been, backstabbing or treating you unfairly. So there's a feeling here of, we're just feeling tired. We're tired of where we are in life, and we lack energy, and we lack motivation. And here we have the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords is also a feeling of a stalemate. Like, what do we do now to turn things up, to move in a better direction and to move forward. With the Two of Swords, it's often about our head and our heart are battling each other. So there may be things that we want, but for ourselves, but we feel like we can't do it because we're really tied to too many other people around us, or that will impact on somebody else, or somebody needs me, so I can't make this choice for myself. The Knave of Swords is a message. It's a message of truth that comes to you. And it comes to help you make the decision. This decision here that you don't want to make. Something will happen in November, I think, that will open a pathway for you to change the direction that you're traveling in. It doesn't necessarily mean that things are all going to sort themselves out and move smoothly, but you are going to finally feel like you're doing something that's working for you and not for everybody else, that's taking you in the direction that you want to go and not everybody else is going. Because at the moment you're feeling like there's been some lost opportunities, that this hasn't happened. I expected to be here in this stage of my life. I wanted this to happen by November. I wanted to lose 20 kilos by November, and I haven't lost any. There are lots of, I wanted that job, and that, I didn't get it. But with the Five of Cups, you've got to start looking at what's working and what's positive in your life, and because there are still things there that are working. It's just we're focused on what's not worked. And this is why we're having this feeling here. November is a turnaround month. It's a change month, because there are truths coming through. You've got the Knave of Swords and you've got the King of Swords. And the King of Swords can represent someone who is just going to tell you how it is. He's not emotionally invested in the situation that's happening around you. He's just a professional. He'll tell you what it is. So it could be, it could be a lawyer, a doctor, a bank manager, whatever it is that a teacher, whatever area of your life that you're feeling like you require this information. He's the person who's just going to tell you how it is. And that information allows you to make the right decisions and to change, to turn around and change direction and to let something go. Because the Eight of Cups says something's no longer serving you, walk away from it. But the great thing about the Eight of Cups is when you're walking away from what's not serving you, you're walking towards things that are serving you. Now, the Seven of Wands is representative of your determined nature to make things happen. And I really feel like that you're determined to change the direction that your life is going at the moment. And that's a great strength to have, and it's very, I think, indicative of a Taurus nature, is when you want something, you're not afraid to work for it or stand your ground or be determined about it. Interestingly, here in the center of the reading, we've got the Lovers. And we've got the Death card. Now, Death represents the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. And the Lovers is about relationships. It's about feeling cared for, about caring for others. It's about partnerships. Now, they can be partnerships in business or romance or just the family. But what's happening here is there's a new cycle coming in that relationship, whatever that is for you. And it's a much better cycle because you're kind of cleaning out some of the things in this that haven't worked. You're moving forward. You've got a plan. And while there's still a lot of work to do, I feel like you are getting rid of some of the, you know, the trash that you don't need in this area of your life. And that you're discovering things about yourself and about the people that you're with that's making you realize what's important to you and how to take the next step. There is, because you've got Death here, I think November is going to be a turning point. I think there's something some significant information coming to you, some significant either help or, you know, knowledge that's going to come to you, that's going to help you make a you know, choose at that turning point which way to go. And it's very positive. I feel like it's a very positive feeling because you're determined, and this represents, you know, a wonderful relationship and partnership, and this represents moving to a better place. So while some of this is kind of heavy and, you know, you can feel worn down, I really feel like you're moving to a better place, and that something significant, some information that's significant will come to you in November. I hope it's a great month for you, Taurus. Thank you.